This next one is to the opponents. Will Measure S help any seniors or young people who have more access to reasonably priced housing in Los Angeles should it pass?
A definitive no. Like I said before, we have a 3% vacancy rate, and that if we stop building, the vacancy rate will go even lower, creating greater demand, prices keep going up, and if you're a senior, you find yourself in a situation where you'll get LS Act out of your senior, which is a horrible thing to do, but if Measure S passes, you can put so much more pressure on these affordable units of housing where you have seniors. And same with the Indian youth. I hear many stories, and I heard one today about how if your kids basically grow up here, but they can't stay here because they can't afford it. And so Measure S will do nothing to solve that problem, but if it passes, it'll make it actually worse. But I want to touch on a really important point that was made about citizens' involvement. The Crusoe Project, they keep talking about the Crusoe Project. Well, here's a very interesting fact. The Mid-City West Community Council went through a whole series of hearings by which they received input from the community, they worked with the developer, and came to the conclusion what they thought was a fair project for the community. And that's what they came out with. There was this one group that didn't want to get themselves involved in the process to the last second that has a history of what they call green mail. And so the Crusoe Project did follow a very democratic process. I'm not saying that, so I'm just going to leave it at that. It's not fair for them to say that there's no democracy involved in this process when the Crusoe did a fair and went to the community and got community input.
In the last 20 seconds, sorry, we had 30 seconds up there. I just want to add, because your question asked specifically about youth, and just in case people didn't know, the largest growth in our homeless population in Los Angeles was our youth, particularly those transitioning out of the foster care system.